Hello, everyone. It's Sal for Post. How you're doing? And welcome to the live watch along between Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, guys. Look, we've just seen the lineup. The lineup looks a bit mad, doesn't it? At the end there, I mean, the first team is kind of predictable, but when you look at the bench, my goodness me. I mean, it beggars belief how people can come on this channel and start criticizing Eric Ten. Sorry, not Eric Ten Hag, but Ruben Amorim. How people can come on this channel and criticize Ruben Amorim. You know, when obviously look at the injuries that are there in front of him. And no, you can't start blaming the manager again, because at the end of the day, we blamed Eric Ten Hag, didn't we, when these things were happening? You know, so there is a fundamental problem at Manchester United, a real issue in regards to our physios, our medical department. What's going on there, guys? Because at the end of the day, I've never seen a bench like it. I mean, you know what? Great for the young players. I'm excited for the young players. Hopefully a couple of them get some games. Hopefully we unearth a gem. You know what I mean? That is what it's all about at the end of the day. But the amount that we have injured is absolutely astronomical. And this is just basically damning on Ineos, because we said that in January that we wanted at least one or two signings to replace Rashford and Anthony, and obviously Tyrone Malacio as well. We didn't get any. We got one player to replace them, and we got the rest as youngsters, of course. Let me get into some of your comments, of course. Big up, Grayo. Big up. Yes, 42 already, guys. Let's see if we can get to a decent amount of views today, guys. Let's see if we can get a decent amount of views. Thank you, everyone who's joining me today, of course. Big up, Grayo, the legend. Bloody Fires are playing up again. You got me, Grayo. Don't worry, you got me. I get the score first. Of course, guys. Absolutely. Grayo, afternoon, evening, guys. Hope you had a good day, Sal. Thank you so much. Very well. Thank you, Grayo. Hope you had a good day too. Lots of injuries going back to the show this morning. I mentioned Amas and Fletcher, and it's great to see them on the bench. No Cheeto, though. Cheeto's there, mate. Cheeto's there, Grayo. He's absolutely there. And yeah, he is on the bench as well. And we're going to get into that. Don't think the risk Casemiro and Ericsson. I wouldn't. Lucky Singh. Big up, Lucky Singh. Hope you're doing well. Really good to see you in the chat. We're going to have James Scallion. I like James Scallion. I don't think he's on the bench. But let's get into straight away. Let's get into the lineups, guys, real quickly, if you don't mind me doing so, of course, guys. Let's bring this up real quickly, of course. So here is the Man United lineup for tonight. We got Onana in goal. We got De Ligt as a right centre-back. We got Maguire, centre-back, and Mazraoui as a left centre-back. Of course, Licha Martinez is out. Dalot looks like he will be playing on the right side wing-back. Bruno Fernandes will be the centre midfielder, along with Casemiro, the centre midfielder. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a weak area in regards to Man United, but Casemiro's experienced enough. He's been around the block, you know, so you know what? It's not the worst replacement in the world. Dorgu as a left wing back. Up front, we got Xerxes and Garnacho. Really looking forward to seeing this, to be honest, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing Xerxes and Garnacho play in as a two number 10s. That looks pretty promising. That's quite exciting, because I've been speaking about this for quite a while, about these two attacking players, of course. And obviously, Rasmus Højlund as the number 9. Rasmus Højlund as the number 9 up front maintains his place. But you know where it gets interesting is when we see this substitutes bench. Harrison, Lindelof, of course, is the only experienced man on that bench. We got Harrison, Lindelof, Fredrickson, Haven, Kone, Fletcher, Morehouse, Amas, and Cheeto. Now, people were talking to me earlier on today about, you know, Ruben Amorim must do this. Ruben Amorim must do that. Look at that. Look at that. That is your evidence. This is what he's having to deal with, you know, at the end of the day. And who are you going to blame for this? What's going on at Man United? Why do we get so many of these injuries? I want to know, guys. Why do we get so many of these injuries? But looking at it in a positive light, I'm looking forward to seeing some of these youngsters. Of course, we were talking about the likes of Harry Amas earlier on today and Fletcher earlier on today. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of these. I mean, I've seen a little bit briefly, funny enough, of Morehouse over the last 24 hours. I think, you know, he scored a couple of great goals recently. So, you know what, let's see what they can do. This is their chance. This is their chance. At the end of the day, it's their chance to shine. And you never know what can happen at the end of the day. It's just Tottenham at the end of the day, isn't it? It's just Tottenham. Looking at the lineup, the first team, it's not much surprises. There's no other choice there. But we get one more injury, guys. We're in a bit of a mess, because we're going to end up playing the youth team. The biggest worry I have is for the Europa League, if I'm being honest. The Europa League is my biggest fear. because obviously there are some good teams in there, and we're really lacking on the squad wise. What would we do? Should we bring in some free transfers? What would you do? Or would you trust all the youth players? Or we'd have to wait and see, of course, guys. That bench there, Ian Harrison, Harry Amas, Aidan Heaven, Tyler Fredrickson, Victor Lindelof, Jack Fletcher, Sekou Kone, Jack Lee Morehouse, and Chido RB. So that is the team. Those are the substitutes, guys. So get familiar. Getting to know me, getting to know you. Let's get familiar with this, of course, guys. That is it. In regards to Tottenham Hotspur, the team for Tottenham Hotspur, we got Vicario in goal, Pedro Porro, Deniso, Davies, Spence, Bergval used to play for Manchester United. If those who know, they know that he was a very highly rated at Man United at one point. Bentancur, Maddison, Kulusevski, Tell, and Son. And Tell, obviously, we know what happened with Tell, don't we? Should have been signing for Man United, but didn't sign for Manchester United, of course. Interesting, guys, but very, very interesting team news, of course. Very striking team news, if you asked me, guys. Absolutely. Let's get some of your comments up. Absolutely. Thank you, Grayo. Mount, Shaw, Ahmad, Mainu, Licha, Ugarte. By the way, Mainu's going to be out for the rest of the season. News has just broken that Kobe Mainu will be out for the rest of the season, guys. What has happened? Someone hijacked Carrington or something like that and just absolutely beating these players up or something? What's happened over the last 48 hours? I want to know, because we're getting all these news about injuries. Yeah, Mount, Shaw, Ahmed, Mainu, Licha, of course, are injured for Manchester United. Very, very weird, isn't it? There's more, isn't there? There's more than that. There is actually more. I think there is a thing up saying all Man United is injured. Collier is injured as well. Obviously, Collier, the other young player who plays for Manchester United, he is also injured as well. He's not going to be playing as well. Thank God for the likes of Garnacho, who always remains fit. This is what I was saying about Garnacho. Garnacho always is fit. He's always fit. He's always there. He was always ready to go. He's never injured. And that is one good thing about Garnacho going forward. We're really lucky to have likes of Chido. Ciao, what's going on? Well done, Aeneas. Let us down. That's saying Jim, absolutely. He's a rat, mate. He's a rat. Ciao. At the end of the day, this is what we did, and this is what we warned about. Isn't it funny that I was exactly talking about this a few weeks ago, just before the window closed? Just before the window closed, that we're going to have, going to get an injury to one of our players. I mean, I did say Ahmad as well, funny enough, and there we go. Lo and behold, we get an injury. But what I would say is this, right? We've got some great young players on the bench, fantastic young players. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. We didn't want this to happen now, but you know what? Why not now? Because we need them. And you never know, one or two of them might come on the pitch and absolutely smash it today. Fingers crossed, and absolutely do themselves justice and then squeeze themselves into the first team squad. It's what the likes of Rashford did. It's what the likes of Mainu and Garnacho did, isn't it? So these players have been killing it in the youth team. They've been absolutely brilliant in the youth team. They've been breaking records, etc. So why not? Why not just see what they can do? And let's see. Fingers crossed, hopefully. Grayo, sorry, didn't see Chino. Let's hope they get some minutes. It would be great for those young players. It would be Grayo. And you know what? I tend to look at things with glass half full. I know it's very difficult to have that type of mentality right now, but I tend to look at things in a positive light because I like seeing new players. I like seeing new players coming through at Man United. This is what we're all about. It's not going to be easy. It's not ideal. Would have preferred it against the likes of Ipswich or Everton or something like that. But you know what? Mountains are there to be climbed, as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said, isn't it? Mountains are there to be climbed and players are there to prove themselves. Who knows how good these players can become? We don't know. We might unearth the next Paul Scholes, or we might unearth the next Andy Cole. We might unearth a gem, and that's what I would say. So, I'm not going to be too downhearted about it. I know a lot of people are. I know a lot of people, especially on the stream earlier, are really against Ruben Amorim and you know what? Pointing the finger at Ruben Amorim too much, but lack of talking about Ineos and the Glazers, which it goes to show you where their mentality is. You know what I mean? When it's the Glazers and Ineos who have put us in this pickle, I'm not blaming Ruben Amorim for none of it. I'm not. At the end of the day, if you look at that, there's your evidence. Look at the bench today. It beggars belief. You know what I mean? It really does. Grayo. Great. 169 only the 40 time. So please come and go hit the like button, subscribe button. Thank you so much. We're on the way to 8,000. Let's go, Grail. Let's get to 10,000, Grail. Absolutely. Let's get to 10,000. Brilliant. Let's do this, guys. We're going to get there. Good afternoon, everyone. Good late afternoon. Big up Kilo Alpha Zebra India. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, of course. Absolutely. Big up everyone in the chat. Of course, guys, the legends are in the chat tonight. The only place to be, which is Stretford Post, of course, guys. So, you know what? I'm looking at the game right now, and it is a decent first team lineup. I'm looking forward to seeing Xerxes and Garnacho work together with Ross Rasmus Højlund. I'm looking forward to seeing that. The midfield is a little bit of a weak area, but at the same time, they've got Casemiro, who's well experienced and groomed, should I say? And to be honest with you, in regards to experience, and to be honest with you, I'm looking forward to seeing that the team today. And I'm not, don't be surprised. Look, wouldn't it be great if Man United are 3-0 up and we'd be able to bring on a couple of those youngsters? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be lovely? Wouldn't it be lovely? As what was his name? Stevie Wonder said, it would be lovely. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but you know what? You never know in football. You never know. Football is a funny old game, isn't it? Who said that? You know what I mean? So hopefully it goes well today, and Man United can afford the luxury of playing a couple of youngsters and stuff like that, of course. Will you be going to the protest in 9th of March? I'm in the UAE, Chow. I will not be going, unfortunately. I was at the first one, and I was at the 58th minute walkout. I actually organised it. So I will not be there, unfortunately. I will not be at the protest, but I wish them the best of luck. And what I would say is this, is that, you know what, this doesn't need to be a one-off thing. This has to be a thing that occurs over and over again, and this needs to happen, more than one occasion. This needs to be a weekly thing now, because we predicted that this kind of thing would happen in regards to the squad, in regards to the injuries. We predicted that this will happen, But one thing I would say, I mean, no better time for these youngsters. How excited must they be to be on the bench for Manchester United? This has happened before. This has happened under Alex Ferguson, and we had to put youngsters on the bench. And hopefully those players take their opportunity, because opportunities are there to be taken. That is what it is at the end of the day. One day, sometimes players get opportunities when you least expect it. Marcus Rashford got his opportunity because Tony Martial and Wilson was injured, and he got his opportunity and scored a couple of goals and took it. And that is what you do. When you get your opportunity, take it. You're playing for the biggest club in the world, Manchester United. Go and take your opportunity. And who knows where it can take them? Who knows where it can lead them? Some people become England internationals in half a season. Look at Mainu. At the end of the day, this is what can happen. And, it's not ideal. I know it's not ideal. And I know that Ineos have put us, and the Glazers have put us in a big problem. They put us under big risk, of course. But you know what? I'm just trying to remain a little bit positive, a little bit more zealous, not overly zealous, but I'm trying to remain a little bit more calm in the situation. Unlike some, there are people out there who are just totally against the manager, and it makes me. I don't know how anyone could be against the manager and calling out manager tactics and stuff when the guy hasn't had a pre-season. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, maybe they should wait a little bit. Until we actually have a proper pre-season. Do you know what I mean? And the players, his players come into the football club rather than turning on the manager when he's been thrown into an absolute mess at Man United. Look at the mess, guys. You can see it with your own eyes. He's been thrown into an absolute mess. He had everything at Sporting Lisbon. He was killing it in the Champions League. He won the first title in 20 years for Sporting Lisbon, and he was undefeated, invincible. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm not going to have any of this talk. I'm going to remain very patient in regards to Ruben Amorim, and I'm going to wait. But obviously Ineos and the Glazers, again, fraud watch. They've always been on fraud watch, but they're on even more intense fraud watch right now. Sal, let's be honest, we're expecting to lose with the team we have today, but I'm optimistic too, Sal, hoping to see the youngsters have a good game. Absolutely. I'd rather have them instead of Rashford, Anthony. Do you know what, Gray? I agree with you, mate. I agree with you. And to be honest with you, I'm not expecting an absolute amazing performance today. I'm not expecting anything. I always believe, but it's going to be a very, very difficult game for us because obviously, we basically haven't got an experience in the bench apart from Lindelof, and we're going to have to obviously expect a tough game today. Tottenham will be Tottenham. My advice to the Man United team would be use the adversity to your advantage. And you know what? There's two ways you can go. You can go and feel sorry for ourselves. And you know what? We're going to lose this game. Or we can go, you know what? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Do you know what I mean? And let's see. Absolutely. Kazi, how are you doing, my friend? Absolutely. Big up, Kazi. Where is Kazi? Is that Kilo Alpha? Z, yeah, Kazi, absolutely. I should have known that, shouldn't I? I should have spelled it out. Absolutely. Big up, Kazi. Hope you're doing well. Of course. I love, oh God, don't make me say that, Zio. You do not say that. You do not say that. My goodness me. Absolutely. In Amram, we trust Sal. Absolutely, mate. Look, we're not coming on here exempting Ruben Amram from any blame whatsoever, but we have to understand the context of what is going on at this football club. It seems to me that people have made up their mind in regards to Ruben Amram and said, I don't like Ruben Amram. I'm going to use every single narrative to fit my agenda against the manager. And I don't like that, to be honest with you, in my opinion. Absolutely. I don't like that. I don't, because we've been down this road before. We've been down this road before with Erik ten Hag. We know about Erik ten Hag, and most of us promised us, oh, you know what, a new manager would be better, but obviously not. Obviously not, of course, absolutely. So there we go, guys, and you know what, we wait. We shall wait and see what happens anyway. But look, if Ruben Amram fails, he fails. But right now is not the time to be calling out Ruben Amram's head for his head. Absolutely not. Right now. It's not time. Absolutely. Big up Darkro. What you saying, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Big up Darkro. Absolutely. Grayo. Big up, brother. Big up everyone, of course. And here's a Liverpool fan. My friend. You know what? There are Liverpool channels out there, Zoom. You're very welcome on this Manchester United channel. You're very welcome. You can have your opinion. If that is your prediction, that's you. At the end of the day, you can have your opinion. That's fine. But this is a Man United channel, and we have constructive arguments. We do have fans from other clubs on here. Zulu Pigeon, or shall I just call you Pigeon? Or Pigeon, because that's part of the dish, isn't it, in Liverpool? But I do say this, right? I would say this. You can have an opinion on here, but make sure it's constructive. Just throwing out score lines, especially when it's the other way round, right, is a bit crazy, in my opinion. Great, big up, hope you're great. Big up Darkro, of course, a legend. Darko, we are with the man until the end. Absolutely easy. I love the positivity, guys. Unfortunately, a few people are falling off because I don't agree with their opinion on Ruben Amram. I really don't. A few people are falling off. I mean, people forget. I mean, anyone would think he's not been at the club. Anyone would think if they walked in the door right now, people would think he's been at the club 3 years, not 3 months. Do you know what I mean? That is how it's looking at. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the way people are the naivety is just bewildering. At the end of the day, absolutely. So be careful, my lovely boy. You chose to get a yellow card. He's got a yellow card. Zul, you're gonna get a yellow card, mate. You know what I mean? We don't take too kindly to that type of thing in this chat. You could be a Liverpool fan, an Arsenal fan. There are in this chat. There's Chelsea fans in this chat. There's lots of different fans in this chat. But you know one thing you do. You keep it constructive. You keep it educational, because that is what we are at the end of the day, of course, guys. Big up, Sanjay. How you doing? Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing well. You legend. Good to see Sanjay. The loyalty of Sanjay is unbelievable. I've got some very loyal followers on here, and they don't drop off. They're absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely. Big up, Sanjay. 3-1 United. I love it, Sanjay. Get in there, Sanj. Get in there, my friend. Absolutely. So why not play Dalot on the right-hand side and Dorg on the left-hand side? I think he is doing that, mate. I think he is doing that. Last time I checked, I think he is playing Dalot on the right-hand side. Let me have a look again. If I'm not mistaken, let's have a look. Yeah, Dalot is on the right-hand side there. Dorgu's on the left, Dalot's on the right. On the right to the left, I trust Ruben Amram. I trust Ruben Amram. What Ruben Amram wants to do, I trust him. I do. Absolutely, I trust him. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens, of course, guys. So we'll have to wait and see. So let me read some of your comments. Big up, Bench. Big up, George Best. Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Really good to see you. Really good to see George Best again. in the chat, of course, it's always good to see George Best, though. It's always good to see a picture of George Best, isn't it? It gives me a little bit of confidence. But you know, one thing I would say, the bench is looking a bit crazy right now. But you know what? That is who we are at the end of the day. Youth, courage, and success. Even though we're forced into it today, it's all about youth, courage, and success. Big up, Tyborg. What's going on, you legend? Hope you're doing well. Really good to see you. I missed Tyborg these days. Absolutely did miss Tyborg these days. Tyborg's a busy, busy bee, of course, guys. But you know what? We're here today, of course, guys. We're here today, of course. Absolutely. Let's have a look at this. Absolutely. Ciao. If Jim Cameron sat at the end of the season, shows everything about him. If Jim sat Cameron, it does. Ciao. I mean, I don't think they'll dare. Who are they going to get? You know what? I don't know what some of these fans want. Some of these fans want Ruben Amorim sacked. I don't know what they're on. To be honest with you, guys, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what they're on, to be honest, because who do they want in charge of Man United? Gareth Southgate. Is that who they want? Because at the end of the day, it just seems that way. It just seems that way, of course. Big up, Michael, smiling, Agri in Amorim we trust. Come on, Michael. I love your energy, my friend. I love the energy. Let's do this, Michael. We'd have to believe, you know what I mean? Even though we may lose, we still support our football team. We still support the manager because we know it's not his fault. Absolutely. Good to see a lot of youngsters on the bench. Michael, this is our opportunity, isn't it, Michael? We were talking about it the other day. You know what I mean? And, you know, this is the time. This is the time to shine. This is the time for these players to make a name for themselves. And who knows what can happen? It takes that spark, doesn't it, Michael? When Martial and Wilson were injured for Man United and Rashford got his opportunity, he took his opportunity, didn't he? You know, obviously he faded away a little bit, but who knows what Cheeto can do? Cheeto might come on and score a brace, and you know what? We're like, wow. You know, I mean, this guy's fire. Absolutely. Big up Tyborg. Big up the community, of course. Absolutely. 4,500 minimum. Absolutely. Let's try and get to 100 likes, guys. I maybe get it by the end of the show. Let's hope. Let's hope, guys. Please don't forget to smash the like on the way in, guys. Please don't forget. The problem is that when Tottenham play Man United, they seem to have our number recently, don't they? They seem to be really, you know what I mean, have the better of us recently when we shouldn't do, because over the years we've had a decent record against Tottenham. So it's a bit strange going there, of course, guys. Absolutely. Let me just get this up real quickly. Yep. There we go. So, ciao. They want Oli back because he managed 4 wins in Turkey. Ciao. Do you know what? You know, I've come to the point now where I'm just like, you guys, man, you know, we've had this with Eric Ten Hag, the same problems with Eric Ten Hag. And I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm like, whatever. You're right, let's get a new manager in then. Let's get another new manager in. And let's see how this manager does. You know what I mean? And it's becoming a bit crazy now in regards to these people, like with their thinking, because we're going to end up with Gareth Southgate, Chow. Do you know that? We're going to end up with Gareth Southgate. And then that's going to be the final nail in the coffin. Definitely. Absolutely. 239 watching. Come on, guys. 46 likes per piece. Hit the like. Thank you so much, guys. You absolute legend. Big up, legend. Of course, guys. Big up, everyone. Big up, Randy. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Absolutely. Jim, evening, brother. Hope you're well, my friend. Big up, everyone, of course. EC. We have to be positive and always trust the process. If we are negative, we are choosing player FC. We will have a knowledge that we have failed as a fan base. We are giving reason to rivals to banter us. EC, I love the comment, my friend. Absolutely spot on. I mean, this morning we had people turning against the manager already. Fair weather fans. That's what they are. At the end of the day, fair weather fans, fair weather chatterboxers. That's what they are. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? If you can't support me, my channel, when, you know what, just because you get a little bit of a disagreement and then it gets a little bit heated, you know what I mean? Then I don't know what to say at the end of the day. Crybabies. Nice to see you, but big up, of course, the legends in the chat. So I'm worried about this game against Spurs. We might draw or lose. You know what? We have to have our fingers crossed. Looking at the bench, it's very, very, scary. Should I say scary? It is very nerve-wracking, but also exciting because we get to see some young players that we haven't seen before. And, you know, if I was those players right now, I will think to myself, right, if I had to put my zone into their head, I'll think to myself, do you know what? This is my opportunity. This is the time to shine. I'm going to grab my opportunity and I'm going to become a Man United legend. That is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show everyone who I am. I'm going to announce myself to the world. And that's what you do at Man United. That's what you do at Man United. You don't dwell on adversities. You don't cry about it. You just get on with it. Do you know what I mean? And we just have to wait and see. It's going to be a difficult game, though. Absolutely. Manager to Amram out, Sal in. Goodness me. Greetings, Grayo. I'm doing well. Big up, Jim. What's going on, Jim? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're good. Absolutely. Positivity looks better in Manager. You're gonna get blocked, mate. Great, you're gonna get blocked, mate. One more from you, Matita. You're gonna get blocked. One more bad comment, my friend. Me too, man. Absolutely. Big up Asif. What's going on? Good to see Asif back. Good to see. It seems like forever I haven't seen you, Asif. What's going on? What are your thoughts, mate? Absolutely. We have a huge problem at United, but I know for sure that it's not the manager, and I feel sick when fans talk about this. Tyberg, my brother, I love it. I love it because at the end of the day, it's exactly, if you missed the show earlier on today, I have people who pretend they're Man United fans, give me all the positive stuff, but when the going gets tough, they start turning against the manager. Funny enough, you never see those same people talking about Ineos or the Glazers. You just see them talking about the manager every single time. That is what they are, because at the end of the day, for me, they don't really understand the fabric that is Manchester United. They understand the history that is Manchester United. We may lose today. You know what I mean? Look, at the end of the day, I'm still going to support the manager and support the football team. Look at the bench. Look at the bench at the end of the day. Mad. Sidcraft, what's going on? Sal, do you think Cheeto will get 30 minutes a day? I hope so. If we get an opportunity for it, we may need a goal, Errol, if we're losing the game. Errol Sidcraft, we may need a goal. So I wouldn't mind. If we're losing 1-0 or something, we need a goal. Let's bring on Cheeto Obi Martin. Let's see what happens, of course. Absolutely. What's up, Bilal? What's going on, you legend? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Really good to see Bilal in the chat. Good to see the legend of Bilal. Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Sal, plastic fans are calling out Amram to go. They are so blind. I went on the Goal website and spoke the truth in comments, calling out the Glaze. Absolutely, Ineos. And Jim, you were here this morning. And you see the small seeds that are being planted in the fan base about tactics and this, he shouldn't do that, and he plays this formation. Why does he play that formation? Because he doesn't have his players in the team. He doesn't have the players there to play his formation. It's crazy. And then they cry babies, and then they disappear, and they block, and they do these stupid things. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. Fair weather fans. Glazer. Sorry, Grayo, I called you Glazer. Grayo, I called you Glazer. Sorry, bruv. Sorry. Karen and Honeybun are in the bedroom at the moment watching Death of Paradise. Listen, Grayo, it's going to be death in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium if we're not careful. We need Honeybun and we need Karen at the stage. We need them in front of the TV screen. Absolutely. Hopefully, they'll be joining in. Absolutely. Hopefully, we're not 3-0 down, Grayo. Come on, Grayo. Come on. Absolutely. Randy, window closes. Lindelof back. Goodness me. Yeah, absolutely, Randy. He's going to leave at the end of the season, isn't it? But his contract runs out at the end of the season, to be honest. Keep it up, spreading luck only. Absolutely, he does. Been busy preparing for job interviews. Asif, I wish you all the luck, brother. I wish you all the luck in the world. I hope you make the right choice, and you all the luck comes your way. You deserve it, mate. Absolutely. Errol, wow, your channel is growing. Really respect that. Sidcraft, thank you so much, my friend. I know you're one of the originals. I know you are, and I respect you, mate. And thank you everyone who's joined me today. Some people fall off. Some people can't handle differences of opinion. And from a Man United fan of 40 years, has been to loads of games, hundreds of games and stuff like that, and seen a lot of football in my life. Isn't it funny, guys? Isn't it funny that the people that I know who've seen the most football, right? I know people who've been fans for 60 years, been going for 60 years, right? Isn't it funny that the people who have been going for many, many years are the ones who are sticking by Ruben Amorim? Don't you think that's funny? And they're the ones who should be going against Amorim. Ain't they the ones? We're the ones who witnessed success. We're the ones who've seen success at the end of the day. So I'm staying up late to cheer the team on. Big up, Jim. Thank you, Jim. Absolute legend. Big up. Glizinios out. Big up, Randy. Come on. out all day long. Absolutely, that's what it's all about. Why is Amram playing Dorgu? I don't want, but why is he boss? He will cook something up. Bilal, let's hope. Fingers crossed, Bilal. Let's hope we just get the result. We get a result today. It's a tough game today. Lots of adversity for this football team. Good to see the huddle at the beginning of the game. The team is huddling up at the moment, so good to see that. Big up, my bro. Big up, everyone. So let's stay awake, of course. Absolutely. First half is starting, guys. So possibly let's watch and get the back. Come on, United. Let's do this, guys. Come on. Let's get an early goal. Come on, United. We need this. We need this. We really do. Let's do this, guys. The match is about to kick off on my end, anyway. Asif, each Enter suffered the same injury post last season. United curse continues. The point is, how on earth Ineos could see it coming when the fans get asking? Absolutely, absolutely, Asif, absolutely. And some people are still blaming Amarim. You know, it's madness. To be honest with you, game is kicked off, guys. It is madness. I think Amarim should play 4-4-2 formation because Champions League is a must next season, and with the squad. At the moment, the league is over. You don't. What I would say, Sid Craft, is that I wouldn't do that because we need to create a culture at this football club where it's consistent, and we need to create a culture at this football club where we play in a certain way. And by doing that, that's what Barcelona do, and teams like that, we have to play a formation. There's no, as I said, there's no compromise in success. There's no compromise in success. So I would do that. Champions League is the Europa League. So we're not qualified for the Champions League via the league. That's one thing. Absolutely not. 3-1 says Tybor. Come on, my friend. Come on. Let's do this. Absolutely. So are you. So are you, Asif. So are you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Absolutely. So are you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sikrav and Kazi, we have multiple profiles, and so does Jim. They have so much time. Oh, Lord. Matata, you have 2 profiles, mate. You know what I mean? And you call them both Matata at the end of the day. Big up. None of that. Bro, actually, I have multiple accounts, but I just keep changing my name for no particular reason, you know. Yeah. Errol has another. I mean, Error Sidcraft, not Errol. Error Sidcraft. Sidcraft has been around. Sidcraft doesn't hide the fact that he's changed his name. That Garnacho that Sky just put up shocking. Why all the hype? That Garnacho stat Sky just put up shocking. Why all the hype? Like, come on, let's back our players today. We need them today. At least he's fit. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. Manager, I will block you if you keep my absolutely childish comment. Yeah, Manager, you got to grow up, man, because I'm going to block you, mate. You know it. You got people, you got moderators in the chat, mate. We got moderators in the chat, mate. Come on, United. It's Spence. Madison on the ball now. Tell with the ball. Yeah. Madison again. Back to Spence here. You look at Tottenham's team. I'm not too worried about their team, to be honest. If I'm being fair, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, there's another one. Sal, is the club finished? No, absolutely not. Man United will never die. So it's got a few injured players back from injury. United lost Ugarte, Collier, and Mainu in the space of 2 days. The worry is the FA and the European Cups. Absolutely, Ashley. That is the biggest worry, in my opinion. Absolutely. Come on, Reds. Let's do this against adversity. Hope we can win today. Hope we get something from the game. I really do, because looking at the squad, it's very, very it's on the bare bones, as they say. The bare bones, of course. The pace is so slow. Even Bebe would get into this team ahead of Xerxes and Garnacho. Come on, JP. Come on, JP. Support the team. Support the team, mate. Hi, Gro. I hope you're doing good. Good to see you. He's got one. He's our best performing player this season. You know that statistically, he's Garnacho. You know that. Let's go. For a 20-year-old, it's not too bad, is it? 20 years old, Argentinian international, Puskas winner. Let's support the young kids, because at the end of the day, these players are the players that are available. They're available. You know what I mean? We're ready and available. Randy says we need Anthony back. No, we don't. He's had 2 years to impress himself at Man United, and he flopped. So they don't need him back. No, we don't need Anthony back. Absolutely not. I mean, he's playing in an easier league, a 2-team league, Barcelona and Real Madrid. We don't need him back. He flopped. He's going to be there all season. We can't get him back anyway. He's going to be there all season. There was news about Rashford coming back, wasn't there? I mean, God blimey, we need to move away from that. Definitely. So, does our bench got potential to come another class of 92? I don't know. What I would say, Lumen, is that when you talk about the class of 92, what you have to remember is that basically that the class of 92 came in at a time when there was Roy Keane, Eric Cantona, Steve Bruce, Peter Schmeichel, Dennis Irwin, Andy Cole, Ryan Giggs. So it's very unfair to compare these young players with the likes of the class of 92. It's very difficult to compare that. Is no chance. That was a one-off, you know. It didn't, of course, and at the end of the day, United haven't started too brightly here. Tottenham have been in an ascendancy. They're still in the box here. Tottenham in the ascendancy. JP, Garnacho is the best player. Sky Sports posted that he hasn't scored assisted. They got it wrong, mate. He's statistically our best player. And he's only 20. So let's get off his back, JP. Let's get off his back. There's far more players that we need to be looking at than Garnacho, trust me, at the end of the day. We need to get the ball, though. But Anthony is not good enough. Simple as that. No, we didn't. JP. No, we didn't. The class of 92 came through in 1995, 96. That is when the class of 92 made the difference. That's when they came through the team. Andy Cole signed for Man United January 94, 95, JP. You're with a veteran here, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely. If Tottenham cold Spurs cook today, we are cooked. Don't worry, Randy. At the end of the day, the league, you know what? The league, look at the problems that we got in this squad, and that's all we need to look at, of course. Of course. Sky got it wrong. Neville read it out. Neville is a problem, not a good pundit. Neville's talking crap. Garnacho assisted the goal the other day. Who assisted the goal for Xerxes the other game? Who was it? Garnacho. All right. Spot on, Sal. Big up, UK Rap. Big up, my friend. We are going to win. Come on, guys. Feed the positivity. Come on, guys. Absolutely. Sal, you not just know everything about United. You have a memory of an elephant. Thank you, Tybo. Thank you. It played a big part of my life, Tybo, as it did yours. It played a big part of my life. I was actually at games, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, yeah, the class of 92 came through in 95, 96. Andy Cole signed for Man United January 94, 95, 1995 for 7 million. And we gave them Keith Gillespie. Absolutely. Yeah. Reluctantly gave him Keith Gillespie. We haven't played well so far, guys. Tottenham are dominating the proceedings at the moment. Need to get that ball, start playing some football. We got some players in that team, of course, that need to do better. Come on. 53 likes. Come on, guys. 53. Andy Cole joined for Newcastle. He swapped with Keith Gillespie, who was a member of the class of 92. He had made the United first team before. I'm talking about when the class of 92 came through in 95, 96, mate. at the end of the day. Keith Gillespie was a little bit before the class of 92, but you know what? One thing I'll say is that he came through. So did Gary Neville come through before that. But the class of 92 came through in 95, 96, when we got rid of the likes of Andre Kanchelskis, Mark Hughes, Paul Ince. They were replaced by the likes of Paul Scholes, Philip Neville, Gary Neville, David Beckham, guys. So, you can't. Andy Cole came during that time of the class of 92, JP. JP, I was there, mate. You can't, at the end of the day, just because one or two made their debuts, you can argue that, hold on. Oh, unlucky from Rasmus. You can argue that a few of them played before 1996, yeah. Oh, how have we not scored? Come on. But the class of 92, you can't win anything with kids, was 90, 95, 96. So there was a time in the 90s I used to hate Blackburn Rovers and Newcastle as well as Alan Shearer. Blackburn were the champions in 1995, and they were the big dogs. And at least they won the league. Unfortunately for Newcastle, they didn't. Newcastle tried. Newcastle probably one of the best teams I've seen not to win the league, in my opinion. Tybo, human brain is above every other living being on the planet. Sal has a PhD, United history. Thank you, Asif. You're very kind. Thank you, mate. That was a big chance there, though. We should have scored that. We need to take these chances. Nearly, though. Good play. It's good to get back into the game. Big up Asif, big up Tyborg, big up Grayo, of course. Big up Jim. Legends of Stretford Post, of course. Oof, that was close. That's what I've said. The class of 92 debut first. The class of 92, when you're talking about Andy Cole, was not before that, was after that. It was the same time, mate. It was around the same time. 94, 95, the team was. Let me tell you, in 1994, 1995, the team was, okay, Paul Parker, Steve Bruce, yeah, Gary Pallister, Dennis Irwin, Schmeichel in goal. In midfield, Paul Ince was in the midfield there. Brian Robson was also in the midfield, coming to the end, but he was also Roy Keane. Brian Robson was retiring. Ryan Giggs, Andre Kanchelskis, and Lee Sharp as a reserve, right? Up front was Mark Hughes, right? We had Mark Hughes and Eric Cantona, right? And then we had Andy Cole coming there in 1995. Now, let's look at 95, 96. Right back, Gary Neville. Centre back, Steve Bruce, right? Centre back, Steve Bruce. Gary Pallister, Dennis Irwin left. Paul Scholes, midfielder, alongside Roy Keane. Difference. Beckham, right midfield. Difference. Giggs left. Up front was, there we go, 1-0 to Tottenham. One 0. Bloody hell. Already. For goodness sake. Come on, lads. Chances we created there. My God, man. Anyway, I've got to concentrate on the game, guys. Fuck's sake. I've got to concentrate on the game. My goodness me. That is... dearie me. Who's it? Madison? Unbelievable, man. It was coming, though. We've been playing poor. Mad. But absolutely, man. Definitely a bad one. No, I don't know if it's offside. Is it offside? Sal, City winning the Premier League, how it will impact United revenue and spending. Sal, and spending. I'm very confused. Will it be beneficial to United or not? Anana could have done better there. I was thinking the same, Tyborg. But then again, that's back to Anana settings, isn't it? Now it's going to be a day, Sal. The season sucks. This season does suck. Absolutely massive. This season is awful. When I think about the past, and I think about Man United of the past, it really makes me like, where I think we are at the moment. Where I think we are at the moment is mad at the end of the day. My goodness me. It was coming though. They were dominating the game. When we had one attack, and we should have scored really, but we had one attack, but the way Tottenham are keeping the ball is much better than us. We need to learn to keep the ball. What's wrong with these players, man? They haven't played all week. They've had a week off. Some of these players. Useless bunch of tarts. Absolutely. Can we get back into the game? I'm just tired of saying that, isn't it? I'm tired of saying that. I think, what's the highest points tally? Here's a question for you guys. What's the highest points tally that a team has survived with? A team has got relegated with, should I say? What's the highest points tally that a team has been relegated? That is a point. That is fair. I think it is 40 something points. But then again, the league was 40 teams. No, 24 teams, sorry. 22 teams, 24 teams, 48 games in the season. There were more teams. There were more teams in the Premier League back then. What was the highest points? The highest points tally was 42 points, guys. 42 points. We're not going to get anything, are we? And that was in 2002, guys. That was in 2002. So the league was down to 20 teams. 35, I guess. Big up, Kenny. Pedro Porro would fit it well into this system. He's a decent player, isn't he, JP? He's a decent player, I would say. Already United is destroying my late night sell. Don't worry, bruv. Don't worry. Maybe we can come back. Maybe we can come back. You never know. You never know. I want it to get, need it to get better, don't we? We really do. I really want it to get better, guys. It says 42 here, JP. It says 42. West Ham are relegated 2022-2003 season with 42 points, which is the highest tally recorded by a team to have finished in the bottom three of the Premier League in a 38-match season. That is the highest tally, apparently. That's what it says on Google, guys. Every United rejected player is enjoying playing against United. This is really unfortunate. Madison just scored against the United, and for another example, painful, I know. Everything is painful at the moment. Everything is painful at the moment. It says it here on Google, 42 points. But actually, the highest amount with a 24 team season, I believe, was Crystal Palace with 49. That's 20 teams. Yeah, the team changed from 24 teams to 20 teams, didn't it? So that's to be bear in mind. But West Ham got 42 in 2002. Anyway, Man United will get that tally, surely. Man United will get that tally, surely. Surely we'll get that tally. We're playing like an FA Cup team. Come on. For crying out loud, man. Big up, JP. Nice guess. Nice guess, mate. Can Man United get 41 points? That's the biggest question. Can they get 41 points? Can Man United get that? But it seemed to be the safe to stay in the league. It's around that. You should be all right, but I wouldn't count our chickens. Can we just put the youth on now? Oh, God. No free kick. That's a free kick. Come on, not giving us anything, man. And by the way, we keep conceding the same kind of goals every single time. Go on. Oh, crying out loud. Come on, United. You got this. Come on. Well played, Xerxes. Well played. Oh, unlucky. Good shot, Xerxes. Good shot. Good shot there. Unlucky there. Good shot. Impressed with that shot. Unlucky, Josh. Got to score there, Garnacho. Got to score there. Got to score there. Got to score there. I agree, JP. That's a bad miss. He's got to score there. Big chance. He's got to score there. Come on, man. Oh, for goodness sake. We need that, man. We needed that, you know. We needed that. We've had 2 chances now, big chances in this game. We're not doing that bad up front, guys. We're getting in positions to score, but we're just not scoring. Absolutely. Does he? Does he, JP? How do you know that? He's missed a lot of great chances for Man United. He wouldn't be on that side anyway. He'd be on the right side, cutting in. Um, I yelled at the miss and my dog pips. Oh, good. Ah, goodness, we're getting close, guys. There's a couple of chances here. We're not that bad. We're getting close. Rest in peace, your nan, Grayo, by the way. I hope your nan's up there enjoying life, watching football. Guys, what do you make of Maguire? I get nervous when Maguire plays. I really do. Don't take shots like that. Is that come on? That was Casemiro taking a shot there. Casemiro taking a shot there. Casemiro escaped that yellow. Yeah, he's lucky there. I don't know why he was shooting from there anyway. I don't know why he was shooting from there at the end of the day. Who else do we play? Maguire's there for the goals we lacked up to. Yeah. Every time Maguire plays, though, we seem to concede the same similar goals. Bruno needs to pick it up, guys. He really does. Good save from Manana there. Fair play. Good save. Nearly 2-0. Yeah, I agree with Tyborg there. I agree. We seem to concede the same type of goals when Maguire plays. The cross across the pit, across the box, and it's a goal. It's usually like that, isn't it? When Maguire plays. Look, I can't even watch this. I mean, another corner. We don't look good up front. We don't look good at the back. We look very edgy at the back. So I would take Son. He is a good player. What are your thoughts? I agree, Jim. He's a world-class player. Very good player. He's the type of player Man United would have loved under Alex Ferguson. Definitely. He's a really good player. It looks like Tell's a very good player as well. Absolutely. 8 million for Tell. Absolute decent business. Should United bought him? I mean, as if looking at it now, definitely yes. You know, we should have done some business in this January transfer window. We've left Ruben Amorim with basically nothing. Mad, you know. Come on, guys. Learn to keep the ball. That's one thing we got to do is learn to keep the ball. Come on. Come out. What is Anana doing? Anana needs to come out the box. He needs when the ball's coming, come and help your players. Come and help. Staying on the line. That's one thing about Anana. He just stands on his line. Sometimes you need to come out and command. Put pressure off the team sometimes. Grayo, I'm beginning to feel you, my friend. I'm beginning to feel you. I'm beginning to say that as well. Bring in some of those kids, man. This is awful. Yeah. You got to take our chances, but this is the story of Man United season. Man United played like this last season. We make chances, but we don't put them in. How long would he give it though? How long would he give it before he starts putting on some young players? How long would he give it? Jim, I read online that prior to the game, United had traveling problems with disruptions to the rail. They had to catch a coach. Yeah, we got to have the excuses ready, isn't it, Jim? We got to have the excuses ready. Ashik, we will be lucky to concede 2 or 3 goals this game. We are struggling to string 3 passes together. Amram doing on the sideline. Yeah, we're struggling at the moment, Ashik. We really are. We're a bit like counter-attacking at the moment. Come on. Asif, when Spurs win double in their season against United, I guess never. If I'm right, then another record is on the record books. I'm not sure. I think they have done it once. A few years ago. It had to have been recently. Blind Cross is Bruno just wants to get rid of the ball. Acid, Bruno's got to improve. If we're going to criticize anyone, guys, if we're going to criticize a player, right, we need to look at Bruno. We need to look at Bruno. Bruno's the captain, right? At the end of the day, he's the captain. He's the one we should be looking at. I rarely people see him mention his name. Thank you, JP. Big up, JP. You legend. Thank you so much. They'd be the Team 99. The flying pig is the crap on the pitch today. Goldbridge is like a Winnie the Bruno and JP. Guys, this is a poor performance. Thank you so much, JP. I take that as a compliment because 99 was pretty good, wasn't it? I know Goldbridge pretty well though, JP. He's all right. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. Sal, bring them second half. Tybog says we have nothing to lose. And the way we're playing, Grayo, this is awful. And you know what I would do if I was Ruben Amorim, I'd be looking at this right now and change it before it gets to 2-0 because it's going to be 2-0 very soon, guys. So if I was Ruben Amorim, I would say we're not playing well. We need to change it up. That's it. Kids are coming on. The rest is history. That's what I would do. Thoughts on Dorgu? Should have got Lewis Hall. He was a baller this year. Yeah. There's a lot of good players out there, JP, that, you know, Man United could get. Fortunately, he didn't. I think I haven't seen much of Dorgu in this game, if I'm being honest. It was almost 2-0. Sell loan, sell Garnacho, get Ineos out so long to Bruno and Garnacho are in our team. We shall have the same issues. These two can't control a ball. Simple as that. I wouldn't blame Garnacho too much, mate. He's only 20. Give him a break. Need some physicality. Joe Linton too. No bite in midfield. JP is a good point. We have no aggression. We have no... we don't have any nastiness about us. We're a very nice team to play against, you know, and when in the past we didn't. We weren't a nice team. Sal, if the manager, I'd make a one change prior to halftime. Wait till second half when the time is at essence. Jim, I agree. I mean, at the moment, it's looking like Tottenham are going to score more than us. We need to change it. We need to take risks. We need to be bold. Charles, this is the issue. Once you give player ridiculous wages, they are nothing improved for the team performance, and that's with everyone, isn't it, Charles? Bruno is the captain of this ship, and the captain of the ship goes missing, every single time, doesn't he? At the end of the day, I feel like I'm being punished, guys. I feel like I'm being punished for all that success I've witnessed in my life. I feel like I'm being punished for all the success I've witnessed in my life. Sometimes when back then days, it was like, you know what, took it for granted. I would never take it for granted again. I promise. I feel like I'm being punished here. Oh, come on. It's true, Ashik. We don't control the game, Ashik, and I don't think these players have the IQ to control the game. This is why I would just start again. I would just start again and bring in some youth players and see how it goes. We don't control the game enough, Ashik. We're very, very. We play worse than like a championship side at the moment. We're playing worse than a championship side at the moment. Time to start controlling balls, guys. Very painful. If you feel like being punished, Sal, we are on the same boat. United, we stand. Absolutely, as fans, we are in the pain. We're all in the pain, guys, together. Absolutely, Jim. We are all in the pain together. Sal, heard Goldbridge and Sam saying United never did any data analysis before being in the players last 10 years. I could do a job without asking a penny for the love of United. Yeah. We've got close a couple of times, guys. I mean, what's going to happen at halftime, guys? Michael, Vim, I believe we can still beat them even if we lose. I mean, I'll be happy with a draw at this point, Michael, because we can't control the game. Tottenham are dominating the proceedings. They're dominating possession. and we can't control it, unfortunately. I am hurt and broken by a performance every game. Everton was fighting for relegation last few months, and then yesterday they went to Crystal Palace and beat them to go up. What the hell, man? Yeah. Might as well get David Moyes back, guys. I want Amram to say so bad. He is the only one who can expose United's every weakness of United manager. I agree, Asif. Very nice point. Very good point. I agree. Oh, come on. I might be unsure. I think this is the time where our academy shines. I think we need to bring through some of those. I do agree, Paul. This performance is unacceptable. I would bring in some of those kids. I would bring in some of those kids. Yellow card again. Again for Casse. Yeah. How long is he going to give it before he gives him a chance? You know, is he going to throw him in the deep end? Is he going to throw them into this game? How long would he give it, guys? We'll have to wait and see. Casemiro, yellow card. Is he injured? Is he going to come off? Someone please tell Casemiro that he's not playing in La Liga anymore. Yeah. He should. They should tell him. I have a feeling he gets sent off. That's the last thing we need, isn't it? He gets sent off. So is it true that Amram said that we have no funds and backing the Glazers and Ineos that we have to sell to buy? I personally don't buy it. I mean, I'm a little bit, Jim. I'm a little bit disappointed that he's taking blame for the incompetence of Ineos and the Glazers. To be honest with you, I've noticed a slight change in his interviews that I don't agree with. But Ineos need to F off, basically, and let someone else buy the club fully if we can now. You know, we had our opportunity, unfortunately. Big up, Donovan. What's going on? Doesn't look like we are a team that train together. Does Amram even bother to coach these players? I think Amram coaches these players, but you can take a cow to the water. Doesn't mean they're going to drink the water. Maybe the players are just not good enough, Donovan. Maybe they're just really bad. That's all we have to say. Because you could talk about Eric Ten Hag, the same problem, innit? You know, Eric Ten Hag was a great manager, came to Man United, crap. Who's Postecoglou at the end of the day? Celtic. Anyone can win the league in Glasgow, in Scotland. I can win the league in Scotland with my eyes closed. I'm blindfolded. Casemiro 35 red cards in his career, and 3 of them is in the United shirt. Yeah, he struggles in the Premier League. He really does. He's struggling today. He's just put one out of touch. Big up, Cargo Freddy. What's going on, my friend? What's going on? I'm so tired of this, Sal. Hold in there, my friend. We're in this together, my friend. We're in this together. We're in this together. We're in this together. It's, you know what I mean? I know Amram said it. I think he is putting a front. I believe that, Jim. I believe that as well. I think he's putting in the front as well. Another free kick to Tottenham. Tottenham has spent half the time on the floor, rolling around. Kenny, at this point in time, we are worse than being a banter club. We need Madison scored that months after months. Madison's shit as well. I know, Kenny. Son with the free kick. But guys, what do you make of Kenny? Everyone, what do you make of Anana's role in that goal? Do you think Anana should have pushed the ball somewhere else? Do you think he should have pushed the ball somewhere else? Nice touch from Xerxes there. Lose the ball again in the midfield. Is it just one minute added on? Yeah. 1 minute added on. They look lazy, don't they, Jim? They look lazy, and this has been happening since Eric Ten Hag, and this is exactly my point. You know what I mean? Bruno lost the ball again. How casual is he? I'm fed up with Bruno, guy. Absolutely active. I'm fed up with him. I'm fed up with Bruno. Tired of him. Ashik, the goals we conceded are always easy goals. Defenders were not closing down on the ball watching. Yeah. Just played a year. Half-time, guys. Man United are losing 1-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. Well, what do we make of that? What do we make of that? An absolute before performance. What a poor performance. Poor performance, guys. I mean, come on. Are we actually? Is football an entertainment? What wasn't it? Wasn't it? Football was an entertainment sport. I'm feeling a little bit like this is suffering at the moment. I'm suffering watching Manchester United at the moment. I'm not getting any vibe, guys. Absolutely not. Jim, watch Sal. If we lose today, Glazers and anything else will spin positive tomorrow. They always known to do. Yeah, I agree, Jim. That is exactly what they're going to do. They'll start talking about what they're going to do in the summer. Absolutely. Big up, Jim. Cargo, Anana should have saved it better to push it out. Cargo, you're spot on. Cargo, you're very, very, very well said, because he seems to do that a lot. He seems to hit the ball straight at the opposition players. How many goals we conceded like that? Yes, the players in the defense shouldn't have been ball watching, but he seems to push it out straight to the player. I've said 3-1, so there is still a chance. Tyborg, if it's 3-1, I'll shave off my hair, Tyborg, for you, just for you, on live stream, on this thing, if it's 3-1 to Man United. I would do that for you. Absolutely. Big up. We don't even have Ahmed and Garnacho having poor performances. Screwed. The whole team is playing shit. The whole team, mate. You're absolutely spot on. The whole team is playing crap. The whole team. Got some legs on the ground and saved this time. Come on, Amram. I mean, isn't it time that we brought some of these kids on? Come on, Jim. I love the positivity, Jim. Come on. You know what? It's been a poor performance, hasn't it? Really poor. It's really poor. Kenny, that Garnacho misses Koeman, bro, have some composure for that sake. Yeah. It's a bad miss, but players, great, even the best players miss chances, man. We can't, we need to do more. He should have scored it, I agree. I'm not saying he shouldn't have, but, you know, what can we do? He's missed it. It's a big miss. He needs to improve. I thought Xerxes been okay this half. I thought Xerxes been pretty good. Bilal, I agree with you 100%, my friend. I agree with you. He should be our number one. He's better than Anana. Anana's a calamity. Yeah. I think if we scored that goal from Garnacho, I think the tempo would have raised a little bit. Or we might have conceded another goal and made it 2-1. Who knows? But that's what we do, don't we? You know? Everyone is on Twitter, guys. Everyone is criticizing Bruno. Everyone's criticizing Bruno. Bruno's not controlling the ball. Bruno's giving away the ball. Most people are criticizing Bruno. Sal, are you going to watch the Cricket Champions Trophy starting on Wednesday? I'll try and catch bits and bobs of it, Jim. I'll try and catch a little bit of it. I haven't really been keeping up to date. I know there is. I was meant to go and see a cricket match over here in Abu Dhabi. I'm literally 10 minutes away from the cricket ground where they play the cricket tournaments. So I was going to go and see it. I haven't seen it for a long time. Absolutely. Big up goals to George. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Dallas needs to cross more and cross out the back. I agree, my friend. I agree with that. Absolutely. Tyborg, Cheetah, Bin Martin, hat trick. Can you imagine that, Bilal? Bilal, if that happens, I'll shave off my hair and my eyebrows. Absolutely. Pick up Rasmus, Garno, Casemiro, all off second half. Yeah, get them off. Get them off, Grayo. The only positive is that we haven't conceded more. There is still to play for. We can change some players. I agree, Tyborg. I agree. I agree with you, my friend. I do. Cheeto for Hoyland to move Mazza to right back, for Dalot right wing. We've got to do something, haven't we, Randy? We've got to do something. At least they double Bilal. Absolutely. Good news. Spurs can't maintain pace in the second half. I hope so, goals for George. I really hope so. Hope you're good. Thoughts on Dalot, Sal? Poor, rubbish, useless, as usual. So was Bruno, and so was a number of other players. We got some very, very poor performing players. Very poor. Some of the most poorest performing players in the league, and the league position doesn't lie. Big up Sal. Rasmus is so toothless. Big up Yorkshire Cowboy. How you doing, my friend? Bruno is in idiot mode today. Bruno's always in idiot mode. He's a bozo. Xerxes proving me wrong. We can't be any worse. Xerxes has been our best player in the first half, guys. Xerxes has been our best player in the first half. Absolutely. In my humblest. What do you think of India not traveling to Pakistan? I believe that is bad because of control. What do I think of India not traveling to Pakistan? I think it's propaganda, mate, Jim. I think it's propaganda. I think the world will make a narrative about a certain country and then try and turn everyone against them. India don't like Pakistan. They try to turn India, try to turn the world against Pakistan. That's what they do. You know what I mean? Pakistan not being able to play home cricket is a bit bad. They have to go to the UAE, don't they? So, in my opinion, typical, just jealous, isn't it? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? At the end of the day. 221 watching, only 53 likes. So hit the like button. Guys, come on, guys. Don't forget to click the like button at the end of the day. Dallas always never closes down. Fuck say Dallas rubbish, man. Kenny, Dallas rubbish, bro. Dallas rubbish, man. Honest to God. Xerxes holding the ball better than Hoyland. I agree. Xerxes doing all right. He's doing all right. Yeah. He's doing all right. He's all right. All right. United are in probably politics. Sometimes I doubt the managers too. The changes they can make to save the day has not been made. For example, Onana easy change for the month and Alti. Asif, you know what in football, Asif, you reap what you sow, don't you? That's what they say. You reap what you sow. You reap what you sow in football. We know that Onana shouldn't be playing football for Man United. It should be buying there at the end of the day. Xerxes has the composure, skill set, and acceleration that reminds me of Ronaldinho. I hope so. Goals for George, I hope so. By the way, nothing but love goals for George, by the way. We're all here for opinion, by the way, mate. Hope you're doing well. And you know what? Thank you for joining. Big up, Ty Borg. You legend is gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much, my friend. You're absolute legend. Thank you, guys, who support the channel. I have got some great material coming up very, very soon, guys. Hopefully this week coming. Been working on some stuff. Been incredibly busy, guys, to be honest with you. I've been working on a lot of stuff, and I've been trying to get some stuff out there, of course. Absolutely. Big up, Ty Borg, and thank you for your support, my friend. All day long. Greetings, Kenny. I know, brother. Pakistan are hosting the event, and Pakistan should be respected. Guys, you know what I would say? Politics. And Kenny's absolutely right. And it is politics. And you know what? Jim, when there's a certain people in the world who carry hatred for people from, generations and stuff like that, we can never move forward as a human race. We thrive with kindness. We prosper with kindness. And the whole point of the government and the world, as you know, Jim, is to divide us. And this is exactly what the world is doing right now, is dividing people, us again, divide and conquer, basically. It's exactly what they wanted to do to India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. It's what they wanted to do. They split up the countries to make them fight against each other, and so on and so on. There you go. You get a little bit of history lesson here too, guys, don't you? You get a little bit of history lesson. Bruno Cassie and Dalot back in the factory settings. Deja vu, absolutely, Ashik. Onana should not just shoot the ball forward to Holland in the bloody time. He won't get shit to the shirt. Absolutely, Bilal. I mean, Onana. Didn't we buy Onana for ball control? Didn't we buy him to pass out from the back? Is that what we bought him for? I mean, he kicks it up forward. He kicks it up all the way to the God knows. Big up, Randy. Big up, Tyborg. Big up the legend, Tyborg, of course. Big up, you, my friend. Thank you so much for your support. Kelly, love, bro, to Indian and Pakistan people. Absolutely. Same people, guys. Same people, Jim. Same people. It's unreal. Hit the lights. Come on, guys. Thank you so much, Randy. Big up yourself. Big up. You got it, Kenny. Big up, Kenny. Big up, Tyborg. Sal, when things aren't working on the pitch, don't you think long balls is the only option? If we had Duncan Ferguson or Noel Quinn up front, yeah, I just don't think we got that strength up front to hold the ball up. When we kick it upfield, we don't have that something missing there. I don't know what it is, as if we just don't win balls unless we got Fellaini or something like that. I mean, my goodness me. Onana is, my friend. Look at that. Onana, man. He should have put. I'm looking at the goal right now. He should have pushed that over the post. He should have pushed that past the post. You're right, sir. I love that both countries. I believe there are wrongs on both sides, but my love is for all. Absolutely, Jim. Me too. Me too. At the end of the day, we're all human beings, and to be honest with you, and we are not chose where we're born. We, at the end of the day, yeah, that's what we need, Kenny. Right? We need some Jose Mourinho ball. We need to get Fellaini back from China. Where is Fellaini? I haven't seen Fellaini in years, guys. I haven't seen him in years. At the end of the day. Thank you, Tyborg. Yeah, got some great material coming for the membership videos, guys. Absolutely. Big up, Grayo. Grayo, thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Thank you very much, my friend. You're absolute legend. Nothing but love, brother. Nothing but love. Thank you so much. God bless you, man. God bless you. You know what I mean? I need it for all the insurance payouts, Grayo, for the COVID injection. Yeah. India and Pakistan have been fighting over Kashmir since 1947 at all the history. Yeah, they've been fighting about it because Britain put them in that position. Britain put them in that position. It's Britain who caused it. You know, and I'm British, and I know that Britain caused it back then. And they left for World War II and left Kashmir and India to fight it out. They didn't sort it out. They didn't sort it out back then. If the three at the back are fast and aggressive, you shouldn't even need fullbacks. So you just use athletic wingers. Good point. Goals for George. Second half will be starting soon, guys. Is he still in the Chinese league? I thought he's retired, Kenny. He's retired. I heard he's retired. I heard he's retired now. I heard he has retired. Ashik, what I would say about Jose Mourinho is that when he came second, right? When he came second, that is when the Glazers should have backed him. That is when they backed him. You know, we won the Europa League and, you know, we won the League Cup. That is when they should have backed Jose Mourinho. But in the end, I was at games that Jose Mourinho was at. The place became so toxic. I mean, it's toxic now, but what I'm saying is that the place became so toxic when Mourinho was around. It became almost unbearable at Old Trafford. Yeah, Grayo, I worked in St. George's Hospital in London for a few years, and I was either take it or get sacked, basically. They gave us a deadline, and when they gave us the deadline, they changed it at the end. They said, "Oh, you don't need to have it. You can still keep your job." Take them to court, shouldn't I? At the end of the day, don't worry, it's been sucked out of me. All that stuff. I mean, at the end of the day, what I survived, I survived Leighton. I can survive anything. I survived East London, guys. I can survive anything. I apologize, but I love Fellaini. Yeah, at least he was honest. He gave everything on the pitch. You're right, Sal. It breaks my heart. Both Pakistanis and Indians are the most beautiful people, united in culture, rich culture. Thank you so much, Jim. Absolutely. Absolutely. Big up, Kenny. Big up, Jim. Mourinho wasn't backed with the right tools. I agree, Kenny. And he called out the Glazers. Let's not forget, he called out those Glazers. He called them out. Sal's Golden Boys let us down. Not yet. It's not over yet, man. The Tata. It's not over yet, mate. He thinks my golden boy is Garnacho, but no one's my golden boy. Man United are my golden boy. Pogba should go to the Korean League and join Lingard there to Youth in Asia, TikTok and hip hop with K-pop. Oh my goodness me! You know what? I was in the airport in London, and there was this bunch of people came running, and there was some K-pop artist. I've never seen so many people. Come on, United! Come on. Sal, do you think relegation can happen? I mean, I laughed at it, but looking at a performance, I'm starting to think about it. Where will we get points? Ipswich and Everton, Tyborg. Relegation is always a possibility whilst we're mathematically still in it. You can't discount it. Will it happen? I don't think so. But nothing can be discounted at the moment. Nothing. Let me have a look at what the scores are at the moment. I think Liverpool won the game, didn't they? Liverpool won their game. We can't be arrogant and discount anything at the moment. Grayo, Sal, the whole world is coerced into having it, unfortunately. Yeah. They're liars, Grayo. They're all liars. They're all murderers. They're liars. When I was working at St. George's Hospital, Grayo, I saw people with COVID, and I've seen people, my friend, die. I've seen a couple of people die. A couple of people I know as well. COVID did exist. COVID was very real. And the problem is that it was man-made, I would say, and it was man-made, and the remedy was put there by purpose to, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. And that's what happened. Come on, United, can we do something? Saved by Nana. Randy survived the apartheid. Big up, Randy. Big up Nelson Mandela, by the way. Rest his soul. So is Dorgo overshadowed by Garnacho? Maybe shift him on the right hand side. I don't know, mate. I don't know. That's a tricky one. We need to control the ball. Come on, control the ball, guys, man. Come on. So sad to hear that, Randy. It's sad, isn't it? Big up. The team's inability to score is frightening. Yes, George Best, 007. Spot on. We really are lacking goals, guys. We're like one goal a month. One goal a month. Big we are. Messi, disorganized, very depressing. Yes, Jim. We are very, mate. Very. Yeah, I agree. We are very messy, mate. Big up, Sally Legend. You're the legend, Jim. Thank you so much, my friend, for staying up so late as well. Big up yourself. We need 4 to secure the Premier League spot. We need 4 win. We'll get Ipswich. I'm not going to say anything, to be honest with you. I'm not going to say anything now, otherwise I get egg on my face at the end of the day. So should the world look back at past or move on? I think we as human beings, right, need to learn things from our past. We need to learn things from our past, and we need to understand who are the people who are instigating the hatred and the disasters in this world. We need to look at that, and we need to get over that, because the one thing that is not profitable in this world is peace. They don't want peace in this world. They want control. And whilst people are still arguing over the same petty things over the world, we're still going to have division in this world. We need to learn acceptance. We need to learn unity, and we need to learn kindness, because at the end of the day, these leaders that have been handpicked, cherry-picked from a sinister organization or being from above, do not have our best interest at heart. That's what I would say. Bruno Chisamake is so poor. Big up Jim, Trigger Kim. Worst I've seen from a Man United player. He makes simple. I mean, Trigger Kim, I can't argue with that. He's awful, mate. He's awful. I'm going to say this, guys. Bruno's been awful. Bruno's been awful again. Absolutely. JP, one football have backed up Sky Sports post about Garnacho 0 goals and 0 assists in 13 games. One football just posted that he has worst conversion from any player in the Premier League, top big chances this season. He assisted Xerxes the last game, mate. The cross. Don't trust any of those things. Hey, Adam, big up Composed View. Big up yourself. Hoyland is another idiot. No poacher's instinct. Rude. Way always off. Needs to do better. Needs to do better. Hey, Sal, I just turned in. Have we played well? Crap, Composed View. Crap. We've had a few chances, but we've been crap at the end of the day. We've been crap. We've been crap. Well, what are we going to do about it? We can have our players. We can have it. Sal, so true. Peace is not profitable. It's not. There will never be peace. Just a look at Garnacho was not given an assist again. At the end, JP, what I would say to you, JP, I'll say this about every single player, bro. They all need to improve, mate. We have a very, very poor strike force. And that includes the whole strike force across the board. We're poor. All right. Bruno's poor. And we need to score goals. And we're not scoring goals, unfortunately. And I would do anything. I would drop any player, sell any player, as long as it's beneficial to Manchester United. That's what I would love. You know what I mean? Nothing is absolute at the end of the day. Come on. Oh, saved. Unlucky there. Oh, he's offside. That was unlucky from Dalot, but it was offside. The entire has been poor. Xerxes was a bright spot in the first half. Now he's off too. Can we get a goal, guys? Can we get an equaliser? An equaliser will do us well. There's no substitutes, is there, in this game so far? There's been no substitutes, if I'm not wrong. Let me just put this up. Come on, guys. We need something from this game. Offside, Dalot again. I agree. Big improvements needed through coaching. Amram can do it. The culture is changing. I hope Dan Ashwood leaving wasn't being listened to for the wrong reason. I hope so as well, JP, my friend. I hope so as well, mate. There's something sinister in the air that I don't like, you know, and I don't care about. I don't have emotional attachments to any of these players. None of them. You know, and I feel like Man United at this present time. Oh, saved. Come on. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, another miss. We're missing too many, man. Come on, man. Flipping hell. It has been massive. I agree. We need a whole new 11, probably. I would say that. Rumor is that Solskjaer has been spotted on the Jubilee line in Man United kit. Surprise super sub. He would have scored a couple of those chances, JP. He would definitely put that in the back of the net. JP, I tell you right now, right? I posted something earlier, I actually think, right, the team, if we brought back, right, guys, I'm not being overly sensationalist here, but if we brought back Roy Keane, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ruud van Nistelrooy, I think they'd do better, you know. I think they'll do better than this team. I still think they'll do better than this team. I really do. Even their 50s, I think they'll do better. Absolutely. Absolutely. Problems are so big, not even a very good summer transfer would change things completely. We need to 3 or 4 strong windows. I agree, Tyborg. I'm ready for it, mate. I'm ready for it. But is Ineos going to give him that time? Do you know what I mean? This is the thing. Absolutely. For a new 11 that we're going to cost a lot of money. Yep. We can either do that or we can just bring through some youth players, young players. Playing a lot better in this half. Come on. Playing a lot better in this half. I think Bruno needs to be dropped, GK. It's either that or who we're going to play in the midfield. You know, who we're going to play. He needs to be dropped. He's playing poorly. He's been playing poorly every position, mate. He needs to be dropped as well. I love to see Keane back in the staff. Rocket Abasta, absolutely. You know, if there's anything we need, JP, it's that, isn't it? We need someone like that. I mean, Ruben Amorim must be pulling his hair out, you know, what he's having to deal with. Looks like we're going to make a change, guys. It's very interesting to see who's going to come on. Looks like we're going to make a change. Come on, Rasta. Let's go. Let's keep the belief. Can we get an equaliser? Can we get an equaliser? Oh, good save. Come on. That was a great shot, guys. That was a good save. Oh, my goodness me. What a shot that was. We're getting better, guys. We're getting better. Oh, what a save. Like, you know what? That would have been a goal. That would have been a goal. We're playing well. Come on. Ah, Bruno needs to be dropped. So I've been discussing that with a fellow fan over here, and they say they're crazy. We shouldn't could drop Bruno. Bruno's needs to improve, mate. He's been one of our worst players, mate. Look, at least you see Garnacho getting into positions and stuff like that. Even he's been better than Bruno. Bruno's been awful, you know. That was a good save, though, to be honest. Jim, yeah, come on, guys. Be good to each other in the chat, guys. I don't want any bull crap. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Jim is my boy. Jim is my friend. You know what I mean? So please don't diss my friend, mate. I'm not even keeping up to date. I would need to much better Garnacho, absolutely. Come on, United. Oh, that was lazy pass from Dorgu. Come on, mate. Come on, United. What do you make of Dorgu playing on the left, guys? Do you think he's done all right? He's been fairly quiet. I think he's growing into the game. Vicario saved 2-3 goals this game. Bro turned into Buffon. They always do, isn't it, Ashik? They always do. Goalkeepers turn into world-class goalkeepers all of a sudden against Man United. Corner here. Need to keep it at 1-0. As long as it's at 1-0, we can get a chance, guys. We can put pressure on Tottenham if we equalise. Another corner to Tottenham. Thanks, Al. You're my friend too. I respect you. Apologize for that. No problem, man. No problem. We got to look after each other in this stream, guys. We're a good community in this place. We're a good community in this place. We don't upset people. Idea is Rasmus needs assists, so it will come from the Xerxes provide that work. Garnacho, Bruno, I see that not happening a lot. We're not creating enough all round GK the attack. If I look at the attack as a whole, as a whole package, our attack is crap, and we just have to admit that and hold that. At the moment, we got a bad attack, you know. We need to improve it because we're not scoring goals, and we need to do something different now because we're not scoring. A poor Tottenham team, mind you. This is a poor Tottenham team. There you go. That's what happens, isn't it, Grayo? If you mess around, you upset people. We're not here to upset people. You know what I mean? We got good community here. Especially Jim. Jim's a good person. Why people why is he attacking Jim for? I don't know what's his problem. It's silly. Yeah, the whole offensive setup is doubts. We need to sort this. Absolutely. We need to do something because at the moment this is not working, isn't it? This is not working at all. We need to do something better, definitely. Tottenham are making changes. I think we should start making changes as well. I think we need to make some changes, guys. What do you think? Ganacho shooting will kill me both physically and metaphorically. Physically, if I'm sat in row Z for his chance, come on, JP. JP's cruel, man. Bruno's been the worst player, man. Where's Bruno? He's the experienced one. He's the captain. Where is he, man? He should be nurturing these players, not, you know what I mean? Taking them through. He's the one who should be bigging up the troops. Do you know what I mean? Whether they're good enough or not, he should be bigging up the truth. Where is Bruno? You know what I mean? At least he's getting into positions. Bruno's doing nothing. Jimmy's been blocked for 24 hours by the Stretford Post community, by moderator Greer. He's been blocked, so he's got a timeout. The next time he does anything silly, he's going to get a red card. It's as simple as that, you know. Unfortunately, some people just want to create problems. I don't know why. Don't know why, to be honest with you. As it Tell must be happy joining this first seeing the way United are playing. Yeah, you're probably thinking, bloody hell, I wouldn't have got a touch by now if I was playing for Man United. Probably thinking I wouldn't have got a touch. Come on, United. Ah, sake, come on. So another free kick to Tottenham. Every 5 minutes, they get given a free kick to Tottenham, by the way. Every time Tottenham fall down, it's a free kick. Every time. All right. We've got 66 minutes on the clock, guys. 20 minutes, 24 minutes left, 25 minutes roughly. 25 minutes. GK, we need to make some changes, bro. We need to make some changes. What the Casemiro is doing, the players of his experience should know the basics to cover the ball. Players are taking the ball, and I mean, I don't know what's going on with Casemiro recently, Asif, but he doesn't look like a 5-time European champion to me. I mean, I think he's here on his retirement, to be honest. I've been waiting for Casse to get a second yellow. I know. I'll change it now. Get some energy in. Get some energy in and change it. Come on, guys. Sal, Spurs are not much better. It's just that we're not good enough. We don't look like scoring. Hope to be wrong. I know. We don't, Jim. We don't. We could be here for days, it seems, and we're not going to score a goal. It does seem like we're going to be here for days. I feel like I've been here for days. Yeah. Newcastle fans talk about there is only one Bruno in Bruno Guimaraes. I can't disagree. He controls games and also captain leading the team. Bruno Fernandes is not the same type. I agree, JP. I can't argue with that, man. I agree. He's a blamer. Bruno Fernandes blames people. He blames people. And Guimaraes gets fights. He fights for the cause. Do you know what I mean? Tybog, Tim Robbins' escape from Shawshank was quicker than our player in the first. Oh, yeah. Goodness me. It was that film I was watching the other day, The Whale. Was it Whale? What's his name? Let me have a look at it. 1 second. It is wild. He got an Oscar for it. Yeah, The Whale. That was it. The Whale from Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser got an Oscar for The Whale, right? And The Whale is more faster than Man United in the first half. There you go. Oh, going out loud. Come on, man. One goal for Crow. Is it too much to ask for one goal to equalise? Come on. Another corner to Tottenham. Thanks for blocking Manitou to Sal. Your supporters. It was Grayo who blocked him. Big up Grayo for blocking him. I was going to do it as well, Jimmy. He's getting on my. He's got to stop this business. You know, you either you don't have to agree with everyone's opinion on here. That's not what it's about. But you know, you don't come on here for irritating people and upsetting people. That's not what we do on this channel. And I can only apologize to anyone who gets offended by these people because I don't know why they do it. I really don't. They've got too much time on their hands. Way too much time on their hands. Absolutely. Ahmad on the bad day still makes those runs to the opposition box. Things happen. We miss that big now. I agree, Asif. We miss Ahmad. Ahmad's a bad miss for Man United. Big miss. Absolute massive miss. Take it easy, Rasta. Have a good shift, mate. Have a good shift. Take it easy, my friend. Enjoy it. Hope it goes calmly and well for you, mate. It's a night shift for you, isn't it? Looking at United, a player jogging when Spurs were on the attack, absolute prats. Yeah, laziness. Is that Ruben Amorim? It's just laziness, isn't it? At the end of the day. Oh, nearly got in there. Come on. We need a goal. Come on, Rasta. Give us some of your energy, bruv. Come on. Let's get this goal. Come on. They're crying out loud, man. Come on. We haven't made one change yet. No one has come on yet. We've got to do something. We haven't made one change. We've got to change something, guys. Come on. Oh, my goodness me. What a miss. We've had our chances, haven't we? We've had chances. Certainly might be inches, a good effort. Oh, goodness me. That was an inch. If he got one touch on that. Oh, man. There's a great ball for Mazuri. I just couldn't get on the end of it. We were unlucky. It has. We've been poor up front, and then attacking third, we're not good enough. Ah, goodness me. Come on. Looking at some of the stats, match stats, total distance, kilometers, 79.3 for Tottenham, 75.5 for Man United. Only 84 sprints for Man United, 102 for Spurs. Total off-ball runs, 93 to 117 in Spurs' favour. Targeted passes, 25% to 28% in Tottenham's favour. Of course, I can't believe we had enough chances. We had enough chances to win this game. We had enough chances to score 3 goals, Tyborg, you know. Could have been 3-1. We're just not deadly enough. We're not deadly enough. We're not good enough up front, guys. We're just not good enough. We need to learn to score goals. Come on, United. Corner to United. Come on. Uh, 15th at this stage of the insane Dick only a set 2 of the game, week 2, and we made a slow start to the season. Who do you think United would be? Who do you think United were looking at teams below them? It's mad, isn't it? I never thought. Penalty, come on. They're never going to give it to us. They're never going to give us a penalty. If that was Tottenham, maybe, not us. They'll never give us a penalty. Well played, Xerxes. Come on, mate. Come on. Xerxes has been our best player this game. Let's be honest. Xerxes has been the man of the match so far. Drop Rasmus. Cheeto RB Martin should be coming in now. Looked like a penalty, man. That looked like a penalty. We're never going to get these decisions go our way. This is another thing. We're fighting against referees as well. That looked like a penalty. He didn't go for the ball. That looked like a penalty, man. Liverpool get a penalty every game. They're guaranteed a penalty every game. Champions League, Premier League, League Cup, FA Cup, they get penalty. That's all they get is penalties. They always get help in hand. Look at Maguire again, completely lost, yeah. We got no intensity, GK, absolutely not. Amram needs to make changes, Jagraya. Why is he not making any? We are on the 75th minute, guys. Still no changes. Change it. Come on. Disappointed. Come on, man. I think most teams would have got a goal in this game, would have beaten Spurs. I don't think Spurs have been great. I really don't. It's just strange. That's no subs. I would have made it my third. Absolutely. We got to do something. We got to change. We got to do something. You know, we deserve at least a draw from this game. I agree, Tyborg. We should have scored at least 2-3 goals. We've had more better chances than Tottenham. One thing you can argue about, right, and you can argue about Ten Hag is that Ten Hag had courage to play the young players. I mean, you look at Mainu, you look at Collier, you look at Garnacho, you look at these players. He had the courage to play young players. Another shot from Tottenham, almost 2-0. Bruno's been useless. Trigger Kim. Bruno's useless. Come on. Use your pace. Gig style. Come on. Quicker, quicker. Come on. Corner United. So if we get a draw, would you be happy with that? I still won't be happy. Nah. I mean, I'm never happy with a draw. I think Man United, if we score, I think Man United should have won this game. I think a lot of teams would have won this game. I think Tottenham have been crap. I think Man United should have won this game, to be honest with you. This Tottenham are crap, to be honest with you. And if I'm being real. Come on, guys. Come on. Stupid ball there from Bruno, wasn't that? I don't know why Bruno does them things. Well, we got to make changes, guys. We got to make changes. Come on. Be a hero. Come on, Ruben. Be a hero. Make changes, man. This is only the second time Manchester United have faced 20 plus shots in a Premier League game this season, also facing 24 in the reverse fixture against Spurs. Possession 40% to Man United, 59.6 to Tottenham, 40.4 to Man United percent possession. Not great, but we need to score. Oh my God, what's with these hero balls, Bruno, man? These hero balls, stop these hero balls. Like, he keeps playing these balls, man. Goodness me. One thing I'll say, Grayo, is that Eric Ten Hag got a lot of criticism, right? But Eric Ten Hag, he played Collier and he played various youngsters in this team that we're playing to this day, Kobe Mainu and Garnacho. You know, he even played Scanlon, didn't he? He gave Scanlon his debut, didn't he? You know, he had the guts to play some youth players. I mean, just because they're youth players, you know, doesn't mean that you just don't play them. You know, try them. At the moment, we're not doing anything. We're on the 81st minute and we're not scoring any goals. We need to move it on, of course. These hero foofing puff needs to end. Even if we sell the club to car, buy it. Any manager still stats Bruno is a repeated stuff. Bruno's finished, man. Bruno, honest to God, Bruno poor again. Poor again, guys. 90% of the time, Bruno is poor. Come on. Poor cross, man. Dorgu's got to do better. That was poor, man. Flipping hell. Need some changes, bruv. Change it, man. Oh, crying out loud. So either that we're gonna lose 1-0 or 2-0. If we don't get I mean, it has given up the game already. He's scared of putting in a youngster. He shouldn't be at Man United. You can't be scared. You can't be scared. You know what I mean? Dalot. By the way, guys. By the way, how poor has Diego Dalot been again? How poor has Diego Dalot been again, guys? How poor has he been? So we are not going to score. Mentally weak and see it. Love to be wrong. I can't see that. I agree, mate. I agree, bruv. I do agree. Can't believe no so 84 minutes. I mean, none. Why put him on the bench if you're never wanting to play them? Owen Martin can't be any worse than Hoyland. Absolutely, Tyberg. Nearly. Bring another striker on. Come on. Decent cross for Dorgu there. I understand it. You know, I mean, you might as well just bring them on. You might as well just bring them on. It's either that we're going to lose the game, you know. Brave people make changes. He needs to make changes. I know there is young players on there, but he needs to make changes. Exactly. I can't believe like we haven't seen one change. Spurs on the verge of beating United third time in this season. First time in history, yeah. First time in history. Composed view. I have grown disdain for Hoyland. I don't know if this is influenced by negative support he receives from other channels or it's due to his obvious shortcomings. I don't know what's happened to him, man. I don't know. It's poor. So I'm really disappointed with Amram today. He had a great chance to make a difference and he bottled it. Not impressed at all. Not impressed today. Not impressed. At the moment, we're looking at 87 minutes. He ain't made one change. And we don't look any likely to score. No, I don't want to hear any excuses, man. Very disappointing. If he brings on a youth player, he scores an equalizer, you know what? Everyone's going to be like, wow, what a change. And you know what? Just ridiculous. I mean, he has two touch and a 3 or 4 times before he decides to do with the ball. for a striker twice quicker than Perez. I mean, he's got to improve composure. I'm tired of defending these players. I'm not defending these players anymore. You know, corner, come on. Bruno is not good enough to play in a role. I agree, mate. I don't think he's good enough to play for Man United. Compulsory. I think he's done that here. I actually think he's not that good. I actually think he's not. He's a 1 in 20 player. He play one good game every 20 games. You know, he's just not that guy. Oh my goodness me! Straight at the goalkeeper. I hear that the commentator is saying if the result stays the same, there will be pressure on Amram. Oh my goodness, already to talk about. I can't believe it. I know, mate. But that's what happens, Jim, isn't it? There's no patience in football. And what I would say is that try and make life easier for yourself. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, he should have made some changes today. You know, people are looking at this and thinking, why aren't you changing it? People are saying that. I'm watching Hoyland's brother in Frankfurt regularly. He's a better player. I'm going to be surprised, Tyborg. I wouldn't be surprised. No changes. Casemiro's coming off. Chido Bobby Martin has finally come on. Unbelievable. 91st minute. Three minutes added time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It means absolutely nothing. Yeah. Disappointing, man. And to be honest, I hope for a good result, but honestly expected a loss. And we shouldn't have lost as well. We are losing, man. Yeah. Xerxes is a fighter. He worked hard. I agree. He did. We don't have it compulsory. I agree, mate. We don't have none of that, mate. I want to hear what excuses for these subs. It's going to be a long day for media. Game over, guys. Tottenham 1, Manchester United 0. Absolute pathetic performance. In regards to, I would say, the changes in the team, guys, and disappointed with Ruben Amorim today. I have to admit, I'm very, very disappointed with Ruben Amorim. I'm sorry. Didn't make any changes to the team. We weren't going to score. We weren't going to score a goal. So why, make a change? What's the worst that can happen at the end of the day? Disappointing performance. Wasteful for Manchester United. The third time that we've lost to Tottenham this season. Unbelievable. Devastated. Dusted weekend. Absolute massive. Again, here we are again. To be honest with you, what's with that? We got all those young kids on the bench and we didn't make a change. Disappointed, guys. Absolutely pathetic, in my opinion. Tyborg, we actually weren't that bad, but I agree with you, Sal. Maybe Amorim cost us the game this time. I don't think we were that bad at Tyborg. We were wasteful. We should have scored a couple of goals at least. But when it gets to 15 minutes to go and you're not making any changes, things are not working out, we're not creating chances, make changes, change it up, change the whole team, confuse Tottenham, do something different, to make them think, there I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, why is he not changing? Is he scared? And he shouldn't be doing that, at Man United. You got those players on the bench, use them at the end of the day. See you in the next game, Sal. Peace. Take it easy, Asif. Take it easy, mate. Take it easy. That's on Amorim today. Why didn't Amorim make changes? Yeah, wrong. He did wrong today. And to be honest with you, cowardly. I don't like cowardly actions at Manchester United. Didn't want to play any young players. Should have scored a couple of goals, Man United, but we were wasteful. And to be honest with you, a silly mistake from Manana again. Sad, to be honest with you. I blame Amorim to a degree. I'm not going to Amorim out. No, I'm not Amorim out, mate. Never, Jim. What I would say is that you can criticize, and I criticize him today. We don't deserve to play in this league. We're crap, Randy. Absolutely. I ain't clapping to these bozos, Hall of Fame, Hall of Shame, absolutely. Why didn't he make changes? Why didn't he try something? Big up Kamali, what's going on? They need to sack Amorim, dumbass, because he's definitely not the one. I don't know about that, Kamali. I'm not going down that route. At the end of the day, who are we going to get? Southgate? Nah. Let's be calm. At the end of the day, we criticise, and this is the way it is at the moment. As Man United manager, you got to be brave. I have to be brave. And we weren't brave today in all aspects. Manager, players, everything. We were wasteful in front of goal. We were wasteful. We missed a lot of chances in this game, more than Tottenham. Absolutely. Amorim is a fraud. Subs that gives Cheeto 3 minutes. He does not trust the academy players. Our players were dead after 70 minutes. We are pathetic. Attitude is so poor. We missed loads of chances. Should have scored a couple of goals, mate. Should have scored a couple of goals. Should have kept Ten Hag. Well, I mean, I did say keep Ten Hag, didn't I, guys? But you know what? I got shut down, didn't I? But at the end of the day, this is the same situation. Nothing's going to change no matter who we're going to get. Who we're going to get? We're going to get Southgate. Let's get Southgate. We get relegated. We might as well. Absolutely. At the end of the day, I told you guys about Southgate. But at the end of the day, what can we do? What can we do, guys? I don't know what to say. To be honest with you guys, Dalot is rubbish. Dalot's rubbish. Goals for George. Dalot is rubbish. Goals for George. Absolutely crap. Cannot accept him. Cannot accept Bruno. Cannot accept any of those players on that pitch today. I mean, the only one who comes out of that game with a little bit of respect was Xerxes. Ole was the best of all without winning a trophy. Another working system at the mercy of the players with no drive. Agree, Yorkshire. Agree. Vivian, why Obima for what? I know, I don't agree with it. It was disgusting, to be honest with you. I really don't agree with that. Looking at the results here, yeah. To be honest, he's been careful with the young players. Can't bring them into this mess. At the end of the day, we needed a goal, and he should have brought on Obi a little bit earlier because we were not doing anything. So, at the end of the day, throw him on. He might get a goal. It might help him. At the end of the day, there's no point having him on the bench. Then, we weren't going to score a goal anyway. Dalot needs to be gone. Dalot's rubbish. He's not the player. He's rubbish. Dalot left, right, whenever rubbish. Absolutely. 10 Amram, how nothing going to change. Sell or bench Bruno, strip his captaincy. That would change things. Ashik, great comment, mate. Great comment because Bruno is poor. Bruno is poor, guys. He's absolutely rubbish. That's the biggest issue. It's not Amram. It has never been Ten Hag. The biggest issue is the Glazers, Ineos, and the senior players in the team. If you change the manager, it changes nothing. Thank you, Jim. I agree. 10 minutes late with Obi. I agree with that as well. Could have played him for about another 10 minutes. Wouldn't have harmed anyone. It will probably ruin his confidence. I think for the future benefits, bring the youth might be determined next season when we've a better team. It's a good point, Composed View. It's a good point. But, we needed a goal today and we've lost today, unfortunately. Guys, thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Another defeat for Manchester United. I mean, I keep saying the same thing. We keep losing games and we got to stop losing games. And, I'm tired of it. And things need to improve very quickly, guys. But it is what it is. And we move on to the next game. Absolutely. The team got 44% possession today. Tottenham 56. Completed passes 459 to Tottenham, 329 to Man United. Open play crosses 19 Man United, 22 Tottenham. Touches in the opposition box 32 to Man United, 45 for Tottenham. 22 shots from Tottenham, 16 for Man United. 7 shots on target for Tottenham, 6 for Man United. Expected goals 1.54 for Man United, 2.15. Of course, guys. A player needs at least 10, 20 minutes to make an impact under pressure. I agree with that, goals to George. I can't disagree with that. I'm disappointed. Also, it's time to strip Bruno captaincy. Bruno, absolutely, pathetic again from Bruno. Pathetic performance again from Bruno. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Goals for George. A player, I think I read that one. Absolutely, guys. Well, we're in a relegation battle. Well, Yorkshire Cowboy, you know what? It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is, to be honest with you. Trigger Kim, next, Sal, do you think we shall defeat Everton when they're... I'm not saying we're going to defeat anything, bro. Right now, I'm very disillusioned by this team. I'm very disillusioned by that, and I wouldn't say we're going to beat anyone right now. Trigger Kim, absolutely not. Reality is here, and where do we go from here, guys? That is the biggest question. Where do we go from here? What is the biggest thing that we need to do, guys? Because we've done it all, haven't we? At the end of the day, still run by the same leeches, still run by the same rubbish. Yeah. A lot of people saying that Amram doesn't want to use youth. A lot of people saying that. So I'm off to bed, mate. If there is one positive thing, it's you, my brother, and your company. Your blessing. Take care. Thank you so much, Jim. You too, man. Thank you so much for staying up late on this watch along. You absolute legend. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate you. Absolutely. I shall see protests next week and then use the Ineos firing Amram deluded owners. Mate, we deserve what we get, Trigger Kim. If we do that, we deserve what we get. At the end of the day, we know what the problem is, and you know, we're going to go through the same old cycle, guys. Absolutely. Guys, I want to thank everyone. Trigger Kim, Jim, Yorkshire Cowboy, everyone who's joined me today. Goals for George, everyone, guys. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I couldn't bring some goals. You know what I mean? Again. And I'm sorry that it's turned out this way again, guys. What can we do? Another poor performance. Another depressing week, of course. Peace, bro. Take it easy, Trigger Kim. Take care. Big up, Sal. Big up, Jim. Big up yourself. Cheers, mate. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Randy. You know what I mean? Guys, to be honest with you, we move on. And it's got to improve, innit? It's got to improve. And what other games we've got left? We got to get a few more points on the board, guys. Guys, thank you for joining me. I'm Sal Warner. This is the Watchalong between Man United and Tottenham. Man United lose 1-0 to Tottenham. Disappointing all round. All round. Can't take any positives because we lost again. And it's not the first time I've said that, isn't it? Take it easy, guys. Have a great night. And I'll see you tomorrow for Breaking Dawn. And I'll digest this game even more effectively. Okay, guys. If you dare. Take it easy, peeps. Have a nice night. Bye.